I'm 48 hours into the prop challenge. I've followed my plan, taken the right trades, and I'm only slightly down. So why do I feel like I'm about to blow the account? Let's break down what's really going on, and more importantly, how to control the anxiety when your trades are going against you. Since I started my prop trading challenge, I've placed 2 trades, both fitting my system and my calculated risk levels. So why am I feeling this pain? This is because prop trading systems are built to heighten fear and greed. Remember, trading is 50% a mental game. Fear and greed are the demons that you need to master. The negative numbers that are flashing up and down on my screen, they're higher than I would normally expect. But why is this? The answer is simple. Because my calculations are taken from a $10,000 drawdown on a $100,000 account. Now these are big numbers. My account is down just $200 at the time of writing. It's not blown, it's not even close. That is just 2% of what I can lose. Now here is the $10 mental fix that can be applied to your account. The way to approach this is by picturing that you are not trading with $100,000 or your chosen account size. You're not even trading with the maximum drawdown. What you are trading with is what you have invested. And for me, that is the cost of the challenge, or $500. My mental fix to get me out of this anxious state is to think of it this way. A $200 drawdown, or 2%, is 2% of my investment, and 2% of $500 is just $10. That's right. On paper, I am down just $10. Another way would be to take the Propinder.com profiling survey. As we saw in the previous video in this series, if you are new to prop trading, Propinder is likely to recommend a smaller challenge or even demo trading. Get comfortable with the big numbers first. 80% through your prop trading challenge is the most dangerous moment of the entire process. Most traders don't know this until it's too late. It's called the death zone. The death zone is the point where many traders break their accounts. They get 80 to 90% of the way through the challenge. The pressure, it starts to build. They feel greed, fear, doubt, and frustration all at the same time. And instead of sticking with the plan, they start forcing trades, increasing risk, increasing pressure. They try to win quickly. Their strategy hasn't changed. Their behavior has. So what am I doing now so I don't reach the death zone unprepared? Well, I've developed a checklist, and so should you. Before I open a single chart every morning, I run through 4 questions. This is the only thing standing between me and a revenge trade. First is my morning checklist. This gives me peace of mind that I have ticked all the correct boxes. What is my adjusted daily and maximum drawdown from my current account balance? Do I need to adjust my trade size? Are there any news events that I need to be aware of? As I'm a swing trader, this is for today and also for later in the week. What products are on my watch list? And set some rules. Here are a few of mine. I do not trade within the first 30 minutes or until I've reviewed all my charts. A trade entry must pass all my system criteria. I do not trade if I'm feeling overly tired or if I feel ill. I do not keep analysing the same trade. This can result in higher losses with movements of stops, and it can result in a breach of your drawdown. I highlight key levels with alarms. Now this allows me to have time away from the screens without FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. And my mantra, this is something that I say to myself on every setup. I plan the trade and trade the plan. When a trade setup is noted, I set my entry, I set my stop loss, and I set my target based on market structure. I know that not all my trades will be winners, and I'm happy with that. And I continue to keep a trading journal. It's a great way to keep my system and my anxiety in check. Did I break any of my rules? Was it a late entry? Was it a revenge trade? And finally, get time away from the screens. Go to the gym, go and play some golf, have some time out. After all, the end goal is to improve your lifestyle. So, are you ready for the death zone? What techniques are you using to break down the psychological pressure? Let us know in the comments below. And in the next episode of this prop trading series, I'll explain how to build a solid trading system. Activate the notification bell and follow me on this journey.